Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Presidential D&D Campaign, where AI-voiced U.S. presidents play Dungeons & Dragons with me, Ben Shapiro. This is episode 13 of the campaign, which is pretty crazy. We are so grateful for our viewers and subscribers for all of the support they have given the channel.
Agreed. We wouldn't be able to keep doing this if it wasn't for all of you.
Yeah, we really do appreciate all of you.
And finally, before we get started, just wanted to give a reminder of the Discord channel. We will be posting some polls there in the next couple of days for guest appearances on our show, including other former presidents or some other select individuals. With that out of the way, Donald, would you want to give it this time?
Sure. Last session, we made it to Southern Edge, a smallish outpost just south of Loudwater that we then found out makes its living by selling zombies, which seems atrocious even though they are dead. We will probably come along and destroy the town later, but for now we're making a deal to supply Silas the vampire with some dead bodies, which was pretty much all my idea.
No, that was my idea.
Fine, it was a group idea. Anyways, apparently they keep a wraith in the basement of the mausoleum that helps keep all the undead in line. But it is starting to instead raise up an army to destroy the town. So the Gravekeeper wants us to get rid of the wraith.
Yeah, that all sounds right. Thanks, Donald. There was a lot less elaboration on that than I thought would happen.
Well, there wasn't any combat, so I didn't have much to elaborate on. For once, each of us actually pulled our own weight, and it was pretty much just a dialogue. I don't actually know if there were any dice rolls at all.
That's actually a good point. I think there were only 2 rolls. Barack's Arcana check for the vampires and Donatello's Charisma check for the barkeep. Well, no worries. This session, I believe, is going to be mostly combat, so lots of dice rolling this time.
Sounds good, Ben. All right, are we heading to the basement then?
Yep. Leaving Hamlet's, the Gravekeeper's room, you head back downstairs and look into the maw of the basement. Mist is still spilling down the steps, and there are no torches or lights that you can see. At the bottom of the stairs is a wrought iron gate, not locked and slightly ajar.
The gate is open. How do they keep the zombies down there?
That's a good point, Joden. Ben, can I make an Arcana check to see if I can see any runes or magic?
Sure, you can do that.
That's a 26.
You see a small line of magic runes that ward off undead. Pretty powerful magic.
I pointed out, that's how. All right, it shouldn't stop us from crossing, though, right?
Not unless any of you are undead.
Well, I know I'm not. All right, I'll head into the basement, lighting a torch so that I can see, and having my sword in my right hand. Actually, Barack, can I hand you the torch? That way I can have my shield and my dueling feat is active.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I'm probably the only one who doesn't need both hands. I'll carry the torch then.
As you enter the basement, you see a large room similar to the one upstairs, with all the walls covered with coffin-sized burial chambers. Several of the tombstones are cracked or broken on the floor.
No zombies yet, though?
Not that you can see in this room. Opposite the door you walked in, there is another wrought iron gate, this one completely open, leading into a similar room. Joden and Barack, due to your dark vision, you can see movement in that room.
I think I should just cast a fireball through the door.
Should we make sure they are zombies first?
Joden, we are in a crypt that Hamlet said was crawling with zombies, and you want to make sure that these dark shapes moving in the darkness are zombies before we kill them?
Just to be safe. Besides, can't let Barack have all the fun. Ben, I want to call out to the shapes. Hey, you there, are you a zombie?
You hear a low groaning coming from the next room, and the shapes begin moving towards you and through the gate.
All right, I'm launching a fireball.
I'll say they all fail the dex save since the room is small enough that the fireball is going to scorch the whole thing.
Not the best fireball, but that is 21 damage.
With a large flash and a boom, the whole room is illuminated in a bright fire. Several of the shapes are just obliterated, while others continue pressing forward, now on fire. You can see rotten, dead flesh burning, and the smell is quite horrendous.
Hopefully this messes up their profit margin for the next while, too.
All right, guys, time to roll initiative. Barack, I'm going to have that be your turn for the first round, though.
That's fair. For the next round, I rolled a 12.
That's only a 10 for me. That's bullshit, but oh well.
Only a 6 for me, so you will go before me, Donatello. Hopefully that's all of our crappy rolls out of the way.
I got a 12, so I'll be able to go first. 3 whites enter the room first, eyes glowing white in undead rage. One of each of them is going to move and attack each of you. That's a 1 to hit Donatello, a 17 to hit Joden, and a 7 to hit Barack. Joden, you take 6 damage as the white slashes at you with a longsword. Then they are all going to attack again. This time it's a 12 to hit Donatello, a 14 to hit Joden, and a 6 to hit Barack. Damn, I am not rolling great either, guys. All right, sorry, Joden, you do take another 8 damage as he slashes you again. Finally, I'll have each of the whites take 4 damage due to the fire. All right, 2 of the other shapes are going to begin moving forward, then fall over as the flames continue burning through their muscles and skin. Just the 3 whites left for this room, then. Donatello, you're up now.
Okay, it's over for this guy. Hot damn, that's a natural 20 to hit, dealing 16 total damage, and then a 17 to hit, dealing 12 damage. Not the best roll on the critical hit, but not bad. Do both of those hit?
Yeah, both of those hit, but it does have resistance to non-magical and non-silvered weapons, so it takes half damage. Your blade cuts in deep and the white glowing eyes flash in pain, but it is still going strong.
I'm not going to action surge this time.
All right, Joden, you're up.
I'm going to swing with both of my short swords, so that'll be 3 total attacks on the white that attacked me. Damn, that's an 8, a 13, and a 21. Which of those hit?
That's pretty unlucky. Only the 21 hits, and that's the one you don't get your attack damage bonus on. You need at least a 14.
Damn, yeah, that was unlucky. All right, that is 6 damage is all.
All right, it hardly seems to recognize the blow. All right, top of the round, so we'll say Barack goes first since we tied on initiative.
All right, I'm going to cast my Firebolt cantrip. I feel like I'll need my more powerful spells later. That's a natural 20. Damn, I guess I'm still rolling okay. Do I still get to add max damage for the critical on a spell?
Yeah, you get to do that.
Hell yeah. That's 28 damage then. That Firebolt did more damage than my Fireball.
Damn, nice hit. All right, that white is going to die then. Anything else on your turn, Barack?
No, that'll be it for me.
My turn then. There are 2 whites left, so they are both going to attack the person in front of them. That's a 21 to hit Joden for 10 damage. Sorry, Joden. And a 23 to hit Donatello for 7 damage. All right, then they are going to attack again. That's a 13 to hit Joden, which I believe finally misses, dealing 9 damage, and a 19 to hit Donatello, dealing another 7.
Yeah, that misses. Only barely, though. I'm going to need help here, guys.
Just don't be so useless, Joden. All right, my turn then, Ben.
Yeah, your turn, Donatello.
I am going to attack it twice again. That's a 19 total on the first die, and a natural 1 on the other one. That'll be 12 damage then.
All right, that does finish off the white in front of you. Anything else?
No, I don't think I want to action surge or second wind yet.
For my turn, I'm going to attack it with all my short swords again. That's a 15, 17, and 11, so 2 of those hit, dealing a total of 12 damage. Not great.
The white eyes do flash in pain, but the white is still moving. All right, Barack, it is your turn now.
I'll use Firebolt again. It worked well last time. Damn, that misses this time. Only a 13.
What the hell, Barack? How do you miss a firebolt when he's like 5 feet away?
How do you miss a sword swing when he's right in front of you, Donatello? I thought you were a trained fighter.
I am a trained fighter, but I also think that I need a challenge sometimes. So I miss on purpose on occasion to give the other person a chance.
All right, it is my turn now. The white is going to swing once at Joden and once at Barack. That's a 12 to hit Joden and a 21 to hit Barack. That's 7 damage, Barack.
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Time for this one to die too. All right, I'll swing at it twice. That's a 16 and a 12. One of those hit for 12 damage.
That is going to do it for this white. With a mighty swing, Donatello beheads it, and it falls to the ground, the glowing white eyes fading to black.
Told you I was a trained fighter, Barack. I could do that every time if I wanted to, but then there would be no challenge and you guys wouldn't get any practice in.
It was already really damaged, Donatello. You just got a lucky last hit. Anyways, that was it for the first battle, but I don't think we should rest yet. We should use up some healing stuff, though. I'll use 1 slot to cast Healing Word on myself. That heals me up 6 damage.
What about me? I'm pretty hurt after that. The white just kept hitting me.
Stop whining, Joden. Don't you have cure wounds anyways? I feel like I saw that on your character sheet.
Oh yeah, huh? It is just right there. All right, first I'll use a 2nd level spell slot to cast Cure Wounds Healing. 11 points, and then I'll cast it at level 1 healing. Another 5 points. That feels a lot better. Do you need any healing, Donatello?
No, I'm fine. I only took like 2 hits and I still have my second wind. I'm not worried at all. Should we move on then?
Yeah, I'm ready too.
You move into the now scorched chamber where Barack fired the fireball. A lot of the burial chambers are busted open, claw marks visible on the inside of them. A staircase leads further down into the depths.
Well, down we go then.
As you descend the stairs and enter the next chamber, you see a small brazier in the center of the room. 2 zombies stand facing a closed door, and on the other 2 sides of the chamber, you see hallways leading away. You can hear zombies down both hallways.
A puzzle then, Ben? All right, we can handle this.
Think we just need to light the braziers?
That would make sense. Some kind of magic lock to keep the wraith behind it?
Well, we will keep the initiative from the previous round, so it will go Barack, the zombies, Donatello, and then Joden.
That sounds good to me. I'll use a 2nd level slot to cast Scorching Ray. I get 3 beams, so I want to target the 2 zombies and then the brazier for my final one. Oh my god. You guys aren't going to believe me, but that is a double natural 20, and then an 18 to hit the brazier.
Fake news, not a chance. That's your 3rd critical since we entered.
I know, that's why I said you wouldn't believe me, but I swear, that's what I rolled.
That's awesome, Barack. How much damage?
16 to the first, 17 to the second, and 7 to the brazier.
Rays of scorching fire shoot out and impale the two zombies. They turn around snarling, moving slow with charred bodies. The third ray ignites the brazier in the center of the room with a flare, and you can hear the zombies from the two other passages starting to head towards you. Anything else for your turn, Barack?
Yeah, I am going to use Blade Song this time. That raises my AC to 16.
Nice. All right, my turn then. The two zombies are going to move up and attack Barack. That's a 7 and a 14, so both of those miss. That was a nice use of Blade Song then. From the two passageways, you see two more zombies come from the left, and a white come from the right one. Joden and Donatello, which sides of Barack are you on?
I'll be on the right and handle the white.
All right, I guess I'm on the left then.
Okay, the two zombies are going to attack Joden. That's a 14 and a 17. I think both of those hit.
How do I know if they hit again?
Christ, Joe, we have been playing for 13 sessions, and you already said that the last guys missed. Were you just making it up? It's your armor class. I think yours is 14.
Oh yeah, that's right here. All right, both of those hit then.
So that is 10 total damage between the two of them. And then the white is going to attack Donatello, first with a sword, and then with a life drain attack.
That doesn't sound good.
No worries here.
That's a 15 and a 10, so both of those miss. It's pretty difficult to hit that 18 armor class.
Like I said, no worries here. I got this. All right, for my turn, I'm going to attack the white. That's a 24 and a 21 for a total of 19 damage. Not the best, but not too bad.
I think you're going to need help, Donatello. Those last whites were difficult without silver or magic weapons. And that was after I hit all of them with a fireball.
Just focus on your two zombies, Barack. I got this over here.
My turn then?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'll attack with my short swords, and I'll just focus on one of them. That's a 19, 15, and 16 for a total of 14 damage.
All right, he is still alive, but you cut off one of its arms. It'll attack with disadvantage now. Barack, your turn now.
All right, I want to use Burning Hands. Can I get them in a cone, Ben?
I'll say you can. You probably would have needed to move, and they would have gotten opportunity attacks, but we'll ignore that this time and say you are just able to do it from there. Dex saves for the zombies?
Yeah, 15 is the save.
That's a 16 and an 18. One of them got a natural 20. That was pretty cool.
All right, so they take half of 14 damage, so 7.
Flames shoot from your hands and engulf the zombies, and one of them falls dead while the other continues coming forward, purple necrotic energy healing its wounds.
Undead Fortitude, huh? All right, it's almost dead at least.
For the zombies' turns, there is going to be one attack on Barack, 2 on Joden with 1 having disadvantage, and 2 longsword attacks on Donatello. That's a 7 on Barack, an unnatural 20 and a 9 on Joden, and another unnatural 20 and 15 on Donatello. So Joden, you will take 4 damage, and Donatello, you will take 7 damage.
All right, we need to kill these things for real now. I think I'm still going to wait for Action Surge and Second Wind, though. It'll be better in the fight against the Wraith, I think. So I'll just attack it twice. That's a 21 and a 22 for 19 total damage. I think that's what I did last round, too.
I think so. It is starting to look a bit more wounded as its eyes begin to glow more furiously. All right, Joden, you're up again.
I'm just going to attack with my short swords again. That's a 6, a critical hit, and a 23. The critical hit is going to be 15 damage, and the other one will be 5.
All right, you do kill the first injured zombie with the critical strike, chopping off its head with your short sword. The other stab didn't seem to do as much. Top of the round, so Barack's up again.
I'm going to use Scorching Ray again, targeting 1 ray at the zombie in front of me and the other 2 at the white. That's a 21 to hit the zombie for 8 damage, a 17 to hit the white for 10 damage, and then a 14 to hit the white for 4 damage.
The zombie does die, and the white takes a heavy hit. The flames begin to burn off its skin as purple and white energy flow out of it. All right, so we got one zombie attacking Joden and the white attacking Donatello. That's a 15 to hit Joden for a whole 3 damage, and both of Donatello's miss with a 13 and 15.
I'll swing with my sword again at the white. That's a 19 and a 16 for 18 total damage.
You slice the white in 2, and it falls to the ground, finally at rest. All right, one last zombie. You're up, Joden.
That's a 19, a 12, and then a critical strike. Does the 12 hit?
Yeah, you only need an 8 for the zombies.
Sweet, that is a total of 25 damage.
You slash once, cutting off its head, twice cutting through its arm, and then a third time slicing off one of its legs. That zombie is dead for sure.
All right, hopefully we are at the Wraith now.
Yeah, the Wraith will be on just the other side of this wall. You'll be able to fight it next session.
Finishing up tonight, can we look down the passageways for other braziers? Or are there other enemies down those halls?
No other enemies. You do find a very similar room at the end of both hallways, and a brazier in the center of both of those. Lighting all 3 braziers, you return to the center room to find that nothing has changed.
Wait, the door didn't open?
No, you didn't hear a locking mechanism or anything either.
Can I push on the door?
Sure, the door swings open with a little bit of resistance. There is definitely not a lock of any sort on the door.
The braziers were just distractions then?
Well, the gravekeeper would want to see if he was down here, so there is a brazier in both rooms. I think that makes sense.
You knew that we would think it was a puzzle, though.
I hoped you would think it was. Anyways, we should end the session there.
Yeah, that sounds good. Excited to fight the Wraith tomorrow.
Me too. Don't worry, guys. You could even just wait out here and I can handle it all on my own.
You would probably die if we did that, Donatello. Anyways, to our viewers, if you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel.
Thanks, everyone. We will see you all tomorrow.